at 5 for 291 on episode number 305 on the 28th of December. India are leading by 96 runs, means they have an advantage. They have scored 96 more runs than the other team. It remains to be seen how many runs can the Australians restrict them to. We still have Ashwin as the other all-rounder to follow. So many will not claim him to be an all-rounder, but when I say Ashwin and Jadeja are all-rounders, then they are definitely all-rounders. As the wind blows across the stadium, it looks to be a bright sky, a bit of cloudy weather also influencing this match as we get ready for the final ball of nine of the 96th over. This time straight down the ground, and that will be defended at mid-on. Ends the over 5 for 292. So how many runs can they get? What is the kind of lead they can secure? And the interesting part is time is a luxury, of course. And in these situations, anything is possible. Let's see. Of course, the excuses are coming that the pitch is flat, means there's nothing for the bowlers. Well, that remains to be seen. I may not agree with that wholeheartedly. As Cummins bowls to Rahane, with nothing on offer, no swing, no pace, the bowlers will have to grind through the day to get wickets, and the batting team will do what a batting team does. They will try and get a lead of 100 runs more, means they will try and bat. As we saw in the previous replays, that Stark may have hurt his knee. As Rahane another dot ball, 3 for 5 for 292, 96.3 overs. Will Stark's injury mean that he will have to employ his spinner and his all-rounder in Cameron Green, spinner in Lion? Well, let's see. Can the spinner get turn and bounce on this flat track, which is now becoming the buzzword, flattest? Nothing on offer for the bowlers. 25-degree temperature. As Kamin bowls to Rahane, who defends, of course. No hurry. Time is a luxury. So what's the hurry? But all this flat excuses has to be for both teams. If Australia were 300 for 5 and India was bowling, you would say that our bowlers don't have the skill and penetration and whatnot. But when it's the Australian team, even if they are behind, even if this is reminiscent of lot of older matches, no, they cannot make such a mistake. So it's double standards and hypocrisy when it comes to Australia. Of course, you're still. I never thought Australia was a strong team. Yes, they were winning because the other teams didn't show the grit to say that no, we will not let you bully us. This time Rahane pulls, but one bounce straight to square leg. As I said, Australian teams were good and they were allowed to be good because the other teams never gave a chance to say that yes, they allowed a certain group of Australian players to dominate them. And it's happened in all sports: swimming, cricket, hockey, football. It's not that they didn't want to, they didn't, they couldn't, they didn't want to. And then there was a change. A certain individual came. This time he tries the uppercut, doesn't connect, ends the over 5 for 297. So all this talk about aggression and bullying, and it doesn't agree with me. That's how it is. It has nothing to do with the 20th century or the 18th century. It's just the way things are, and it's just the way things should be. As the spinner gets an opportunity after the fast bowlers of 5 overs tried their best, but the batters were up to the task. So how many? So of course the Lion Ashwin comparison was same as once upon a time in the Lion Moeen Ali comparison. But if the series is 1-all going into the third and the fourth match, then all those individuals who are bullies, the pseudo experts from Australia, the former experts, as turn and bounce to Lion. The Raja tries to cut but doesn't get much of an edge. As the pseudo experts or the retired experts who have nothing much to contribute, but they have to say something, are so keen on saying things like it's 4-0, zero chance, must be wondering what is happening. Because those people are giving these kinds of things because when they were in their playing days and when they were playing certain teams, those teams would not even give any kind of fight. Fight means that they would not be deflated, they would be deflated. So those individuals are giving their experience of the events that happened 2 to 3 decades ago. But now it's different. Those teams were never full of people who had, those were just fringe teams, the teams that came around the 2000s. Now, and all these individuals who are my contemporaries, most of them, they must have seen those matches whenever they got time. They thought, when we get a chance to play, we will not be covered down like this. And all this talk about change in Australian culture is a different debate. But let's get back to the match as Lion bowls his fifth ball, who defends 97.5 overs. It's 5 for 293. As Lion bowls to Rahane, plays it away straight to the fielder. It's 5 for 293.
It's 5:30.
Nomenclatures like flat pitch, not enough penetration, probing, threatening is it baffles me where do these terms come from. But they're there. So let's let it be. As we get ready, and this is what irks me about this sport. It's a good sport, but a lot of time is wasted in minor things. As the extras will come, the 12th fielder will come, give them a change of gloves, a change of bat, a change of helmet, so many things happening. And then we complain that the match is not completed in the desired 7 hours, which includes 60 minutes of break. Maybe reduce that break. Maybe have two breaks of 20 minutes each because they take the extra half hour, which is considered to be almost a wrong thing, as if teams never took the extra half hour. All the overrate and the run rates, well, a lot of time is wasted. So let's not get into this overrate run rate excuse because this excuse is a juvenile one. As we get ready, comments teaming in bowling to Jadeja, who lets the ball go straight to the fielder. In a normal situation, this would be a wide, but this is the advantage that it's not a wide. As Kaman bowls a bouncer, Jadeja lets it go. So 5 for 293, 98.3 overs, and the number games continue, which baffle me all the way along. Cummins, who's trying his best, bowls to Jadeja, another bouncer who lets it go again. So 5 for 293. As the fifth ball of the over, once again flicks it away, moves to 49, and he'll be ready to employ his traditional sword celebration. So the final ball of the over, once again, time being wasted, but nobody accounts for that. As they have so much time in the world, you could sleep off, and even then a ball would not be completed. As Cummins bowls to Rahane, who plays it away, ends the over at 5 for 294. So at 5 for 294, this ends episode number 305 on the 28th of December 2020.